There's a pattern I've watched walk into my treatment room for 16 years and almost nobody is connecting it. Women getting filler don't look, to me, younger over time. They look heavier in their face. The puffiness, it never quite leaves. And the fix they keep getting handed might be feeding the exact thing they came in about. This episode is about a loop happening in your face that no mirror will ever show you. Come sit with me for a few minutes. Let's get into the episode. If your skin suddenly feels different, drier, more sensitive, less responsive, it's not you, it's your hormones. I'm Lindsay Holder, master esthetician, and this is Spa Skin and Beauty, the show for women navigating perimenopause and menopause who want their glow back without the guesswork. Every week, we're breaking down what's actually happening in your midlife skin, what to stop doing, and the simple routines that work with your changing hormones, not against them. Because you deserve to feel confident in your skin at every age. Let's get into it. Let me tell you something about I've watched for 16 years because I don't think anybody's really talking about it too much. Women getting filler regularly, and by the way, just want to say it here, I am not here to judge. I'm just here to inform. So I'm not here to judge. But over time, what I've noticed, a lot of them don't really end up looking younger to me. They look heavier in their face. Their mid-face, it gets a little doughy. The under eyes look worse between appointments, not better. And every time the answer's the same when that happens, just get more filler. But for years, I've just kind of been paying attention to that, thinking there has to be a reason. There has to be a better way. So that is what this episode is about. A thing happening under the skin that no mirror is ever going to show you. And I've had my hands on a lot of faces, okay? I've had a spa. I'm currently an active esthetician. So let me try to hand you what I've learned. Here's the picture I always come back to. Your face has two fluid systems. Blood, which has a big loud pump, your heart. We all know that. So you're fine there. Then there's the lymph. Lymph is your drainage, your plumbing. And here's the part that kind of changes everything because lymph has no pump, none. It is these tiny, soft vessels sitting right underneath the skin, around your eyes, across your cheeks, and they move fluid using almost nothing. You moving around, you breathing, little tiny pressure changes. That's the whole engine. I think of them like soft little drinking straws running through a pillow. And they work beautifully as long as nobody leans on the pillar. Now, filler, right? Most filler is hyaluronic acid. And the thing nobody sits you down and explain is before you get that filler, or maybe they do, I don't know. But if they have it, I want to tell you this. Hyaluronic acid is thirsty. It grabs water. It holds on to it. And it's taking up room in the tissue that had no room to give, especially right under your eyes. So it's like pressing your thumb into the pillow right next to those little straws. You don't have to pinch them shut. You just have to slow the whole thing down. And that right there is where the loop starts. And I want to slow way down right here because this is the whole episode. Filler goes in, your body notices foreign material and does exactly what it's built to do. It surrounds it. It sends fluid in. So now this little patch of your face is managing two things at once. The first, the filler itself, and then your body's reaction to the filler. So what does that mean? That means that drainage slows down. And what does that mean? It means that you get puffy. So what happens? Okay, I'm so excited because it's finally just explained. Hopefully that was a nice visual that you had. Rewind that, listen to it, because I just am so excited for you to know that. So what happens sometimes with people is when they get puffy because that drainage has slowed down, what happens? They go back in. They go back in to get filler, okay? That puffiness gets read as, well, ma'am, you've lost a little filler, a little volume. And what's the answer? Let's just add more filler. Oh my gosh. So what happens next? Water sits in there and the face, it gets a little heavier. And then you already know how this one ends. We're going to do more filler again. So do you catch that? That is the loop. That is what is being so sneaky here. And that is generally how the training works. And you are not imagining the puffiness. It is real. But the thing you keep getting handed to fix it might be quietly feeding the exact thing you just walked in about. So that's the loop that you can't see. And I wanted to explain it to you. Your mirror shows you the outside of the pillow, but it can't show you those straws that I was talking to you about. If today's episode resonated and you're realizing your skin needs a different strategy in menopause, the best place to start is inside the Lapre Beauty app. It's free and designed specifically for hormone-aware skincare structure. Inside, I walk you through barrier stabilization, device timing, inflammation support, and how to build a routine that actually matches skin that's shifting with hormones. Just search Lapre Beauty in the Apple App Store or Google Play, or head to lindsayholder.com and download it there. Start there, simplify, then build with intention. I'll see you inside. So here's where I have to kind of be careful and honest with you, because I always am, as you know. The way those little vessels work, that's textbook, that's physiology. The loop I just walked you through, that's 16 years of the same faces coming back to my table. And me finally watching the research, thank goodness, starting to catch up to what I've been already seeing. So, I'm starting to think like, okay, Lindsay, but is this dangerous? Like, what's going on here? And here's just a little take on that. Filler placed by a great injector who really knows the anatomy is considered generally safe, right? But I also see things as is slowing down your lymphatic system. So I'm of a different mindset, and I come into just my personal opinion is to avoid getting filler. But I will say serious complications are generally rare, and I'm not here to scare you out of a chair. I just want you to be informed and to know what you generally are signing up for. But even though complications are rare, they're not zero. And there are things, real documented things, that I think every woman deserves to see laid out plainly before she books that appointment, especially in your midlife, because your face at 52 is not the face that you are having from your 30s, right? And you just really want to factor that in. So this part, it's so much more in depth. I can't rush through this on my podcast, or a lot more reduced, because I want to tell you what's going on behind the scenes, what I'm really doing. And you deserve better than that. It deserves like every source, every citation, the name, every number laid out slowly for you. You've probably seen that my podcasts have been intentionally smaller, shorter, less guests. I have really just taken a deep dive into Substack. So I have a Substack called Skin Scholar Society, and that is where I go all the way in. And especially so for this article on Substack, I'm giving you the full risk picture, all of it, like name, source, not buried in fine print, what menopause specifically does to your tissue that changes the whole equation, and the part about what's actually happening after the syringe. When a woman tries to undo what she put in and finds out it doesn't quite come back out the way it went in. That's the real education. I want you to know about this. I want you to be able to make a very informed decision. So it's all waiting for you in Skin Scholar Society on Substack. I want you to have the information about the loop, because once you see it, you can't unsee it, you can't unhear it, you can't unread it, and you start looking at that puffiness completely different. You stop reading it as, I need more, I need more. And you start asking, wait, what is actually sitting in there? So that question is the whole beginning. Okay. I've never had filler myself, by the way. It's not a judgment. It's just clinical. What I do instead is work with the face that you actually have today. And I have the menopause recalibration method. So if you want that full method, that is available for you. Just go to lindsayholder.com. But if you want like a little taster of what I do, start with Skin Scholar Society under Substack. The link is under the show notes. I do a deep dive. This is the way that we can connect with each other. And I'm so excited because a couple of things are coming up. First of all, I mentioned this in the last episode, is that we are going to have an in-person get together in November. And I'm partnering with another Substack writer who I work with, a naturopathic doctor. And so it's going to be a very, very small dinner. So definitely join, because if you are one of the founding members there, then you get exclusive invites for that. The second thing is the doctor and I are building, and I'm saying this first because it hasn't even been built yet. We are in the throes of building right now, a 30-day challenge. and you're going to have access to me and the doctor, and it's going to be real results. You're going to be able to have results and have your questions answered. And we're going to do this in a 30-day challenge. So I don't have a link to give you for that or anything, because I literally just talked with her yesterday and we were like, hey, why don't we do this? So that's the beautiful part about being an entrepreneur, is that you can just think of something that sounds fun and lights you up. And oh my goodness, it lights me up. And I'm so loving Substack right now. It is just my jam. So if you want to go over there, deep dive. I spent a tremendous amount of time on my articles, so I think you're just going to love it there. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to share what's coming up next week. It is so exciting. But until next time, have a wonderful week and stay glowing naturally. Keep the momentum going inside the Lapre Beauty app, your free go-to skincare guide created by me, a licensed esthetician of over 15 years. Inside the app, you're going to find exclusive tutorials I recommended during today's session, perfect for tackling dark circles, oily T-zones, and maximizing your skincare in just 5 minutes. Plus, I've reviewed some of the budget-friendly products we talked about so you can shop smarter and feel confident about what's going on with your skin. Download the Lapre Beauty app on the App Store or Google Play to access expert-backed videos, trusted product tips, and bonus content from today's episode. Your skin coach is now right in your pocket.